When a loved one passes away, the immediate grief is often met with a wave of practical decisions. One of the first calls a family makes is to their relatives and their church. In our traditions, a funeral is a community event. The church provides the moral and social framework for this moment, offering spiritual support and serving as a central pillar for the grieving family. Because the church is so deeply integrated into the process, families often assume the clergy and elders will handle all funeral logistics automatically. However, every denomination follows its own specific set of rules and expectations. Without explicit coordination, this lack of information creates practical difficulties. Conflicting updates about dates and program timings spread quickly through WhatsApp, leaving relatives, especially those in the diaspora, feeling anxious and disconnected. A successful, dignified funeral relies on viewing the church as an active partner. This requires the family to initiate clear communication early, ensuring their personal wishes align with the church's traditions. Start by scheduling a formal meeting with the church leadership to define the structure of the funeral service. Ask the pastor or elders about the expected flow of the day. Clarify if the service follows a strict denominational liturgy, or if there is space for flexible testimony times and personal tributes. Discuss financial expectations clearly and respectfully. Confirm any contributions required for the use of church facilities, choir support, or transport for church officers to avoid any tension later in the process. You should also confirm whether the church has specific protocols regarding attire or preferred dress codes for the family and the congregation. Establish the formal seating arrangements and the speaking order. Agree on who will lead the opening prayers and identify the family heads permitted to read tributes. Check for any specific rules regarding photography and videography to ensure that capturing the moment does not disrupt the solemnity of the service. Confirming these logistical details early allows the public service to proceed without interruption, maintaining a sense of quiet dignity for everyone involved. Once these decisions are made, the challenge is sharing them accurately with the wider community. Using a centralized digital platform eliminates the stress of answering repetitive questions. A Ghana Memorial funeral page hosts the verified name, order of service, and official dates in a single source of truth. Integrated livestream links ensure relatives abroad can access the service easily from any location. The platform also supports the tradition of funeral donations. By including mobile money and international donation links, families can collect welfare contributions securely and transparently. For friends and church members who cannot attend in person, an online condolence book provides a dedicated space to leave messages of support and comfort. Centralizing these tools turns a complex logistical task into a unified experience, keeping the family in control and the community informed. On the day of the burial, the benefits of this partnership are clear. Because the logistics were settled early, the family can focus entirely on honoring their loved one. Instead of managing seating disputes or timing confusion, the chief mourners can experience the service with the quiet dignity the occasion deserves. The church's work often continues through Thanksgiving services and ongoing pastoral care. Similarly, the act of remembrance carries on long after the physical events have concluded. Digital memorials serve as a permanent archive. They preserve family stories, photos, and tributes, so they remain accessible to future generations. Meet your church leadership early, define the protocols clearly, and use digital tools to keep your community connected. Remembrance is a journey that continues well beyond the burial. For practical support in organizing these details and honoring your loved one's legacy, refer to the Funeral Planner Guide.